everybody, it's Lisa Birmingham, and I'm so glad that you're here with me. I love walking up to a home during the Christmas season and being greeted by a festive wreath. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas wreath out of magnolia leaves. My wreath is in collaboration with a DIY mommy and her Christmas DIY and decor challenge. I will leave a link to her channel as well as a link to the playlist in the description box below. If this is the first time that you're visiting my channel, then welcome. I'm Lisa. I do DIYs, home decor, party ideas, and holiday entertaining. I would love to have you join my channel, so please subscribe and turn those bell notifications on so you'll be the first to know when I upload my latest video. I live in the great state of Florida, and one of the benefits about living here is that we have beautiful greenery all year long. So I'm taking advantage of that today, and I'm going to use some magnolia leaves. I have a beautiful magnolia tree in my yard. I've used the magnolia leaves before in tall centerpieces. I've used the blooms in a table runner. So it only makes sense that I use these magnolia leaves in a wreath for Christmas. If you don't have access to magnolia leaves, you could substitute them for evergreen branches. You could use some eucalyptus, or you could even use some felt. Just cut some leaves out of some felt and that would work too. So just use your creativity and the natural beauty that you have around you, the natural elements, to use as a substitute if you need to. After I gathered my magnolia leaves, I gave them a good rinse. I got a bucket and I filled it up with some water and I washed them off. Then I got a towel and I laid it down outside and I put the leaves on top so that way they would dry completely, and it took about 2 hours. After that, I got a piece of paper and I laid my leaves out on top of the paper. Then I got some gold spray paint, just this plain gold spray paint. And I sprayed a few coats of paint over the top of the leaves. Now I only did the top side because I didn't want to do the back side, because the only side that's going to be showing is the front. And I did a couple of coats until it was really saturated and looked like this. To turn my magnolia wreath into a Christmas themed wreath, I'm going to add some leaves with some holiday words written on them. I just used a paint marker that I got from Michael's. It was in the paint section and it was $6. However, I used my coupon. I hardly ever buy anything there without a coupon, especially during Christmas season because we want to save our money. We've got lots of gifts to give, right? So what I did was I wrote the words in the center of the leaf. And now I've got some fun additions that I can add to my wreath. Now that my leaves are completely dry, I'm going to add them to my form. I got these forms at the Dollar Tree and I really like them because they have some gaps which are perfect to add my leaves right in between. So I got some hot glue and I added a dab to the end of the leaves and I put them in the spaces that were on the wreath. Now I did it in a random pattern. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't one block of green in one space and one block of gold in another. I just spread them out evenly. I also took my 5 leaves that had the words on those and spread them out evenly as well. For a little bit of extra pizzazz and sparkle, I'm going to cut some of these berries off of a large floral stem and I'm going to hot glue them right in between the leaves onto the wreath. The final step is just to add a ribbon to the top of the wreath. That way we have a way to hang it. I got a 12-inch segment of gold ribbon and I wrapped it around the top of the wreath, and then I tied it into a knot. And then I got a little bit of hot glue and I glued the knot in place. That way it wouldn't shift or move when I hung it up. I have some command hooks on my front door and they'll be perfect for hanging my wreaths. I am so happy with the way that these wreaths turned out. They were simple and easy to make. And because I used the natural elements that were in my area, they were only a few dollars to make. I hope you got some inspiration or some ideas so that you can create a Christmas wreath of your own. Celebrate this holiday season by dressing up your front door with a festive magnolia leaf wreath. A cheerful wreath will ensure your guests will feel the holiday spirit before they even walk through the front door. You can use basic materials and lush greenery that can be cost-effective and beautiful at the same time. If you're looking for other holiday DIYs or decorating inspiration, check out my Winter Celebrations playlist. And as always, thank you so much for watching.